I want to introduce someone. You need to listen to this brother very, very closely. He's the person that works with the truckers here. A lot of people of color. His name is Andy Garcia from GSC Logistics. Let's give him a big round of applause. Brother Andy Garcia, let's hear it.
Brothers and sisters, this is our day. We are here together. I'm giving voice in solidarity to the brothers of the ILWU, Local 10, Local 34, and all the locals that keep this port fluid, employing millions of people across Northern California. And the rich, and the powerful, and the politicians that want to sell this port to the highest bidder, want to take away our jobs, want to take away our opportunities, want to take away the future of our families and our families' families for money in their pockets. I tell you, today we celebrate Juneteenth, but those who don't want to hear us, who think we're weak, who think we're quiet, who think we're afraid, who think we're divided, we want them to know that we are here because we, as the preamble to the Constitution states, we are the people of the United States. Yes. So we're going to march, we're going to shout, we're going to scream. So not only do they hear us here, but they hear us across the nation. We are the people, and this country is here for all of us. Let's get it done. Let's go.
Labor, our employers, ministers, trade unionists, and other social justice activists who want to keep the Oakland A's in East Oakland and not at the port. This is the man who heads up GSC Logistics. He's been fighting with us tooth and nail to keep the Oakland A's in East Oakland. Brother Andy Garcia from GSC Logistics.
Thank you very much, Clarence. Today is a bit bittersweet day. We're standing here trying to understand the crisis that is going on through our country. America is going through a change of consciousness which affects and penetrates every single person, every organization, every civic group, every educational group in our nation. It's been overdue for over 400 years when the first African Americans were brought to this continent in a manner in which is undeserving of human history. Not only am I here today as chairman of the board of GSC Logistics, standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters of the ILWU, I'm also trying to give a voice to over 5,000 truck drivers and logistics providers that come into the Port of Oakland every day, who work arm in arm with the ILWU in trying to make this port one of the best economic gateways anywhere in the United States. It is a bittersweet moment because we've also been brought here by the fact that George Floyd was assassinated, was lynched in broad daylight while being watched, observed by other members of what is called the law enforcement community. Brothers and sisters, for all of us who witnessed that assassination. Part of the humanity of each and every one of us died that day, right there with Floyd, when we witnessed human cruelty, absolute abuse, and disregard for the constitutional rights that are being guaranteed to each and every one of us every day through that document and the Bill of Rights. As Clarence said, there are different ways to destroy a family, to destroy a community, to destroy a civic group. You can either abuse them blatantly, or you can do whatever you feel is necessary to take away the manner in which they support their families and build a future for their children and their children's children. And that's the other element that Clarence mentioned. The desire by billionaires to transform this port, which is an assembly line of services. We always think of assembly lines as the General Motors plant or the Ford plant or the Tesla plant or the Apple plant. We're no different than those plants, except what we produce is services. The Port of Oakland is an assembly line of services where vessels from all over the world come here, offload the containers. The brothers and sisters of the ILWU and other unions take them off the ships, place them on chassis so that transportation providers can take them throughout the West Coast as well as throughout the United States. And people, in part, the port commissioners here at the Port of Oakland, who have made no mention of what a stadium on this space directly behind me, the Howard Terminal, will do to the viability, to the prosperity of this port, and the opportunity for jobs and retirement and benefits that the ILWU and the maritime industry provides for so many workers. We don't want to put a playground in the middle of an assembly line of services. Putting a stadium on the space directly behind me is a way of making this port a lesser gateway, a place where congestion and delays will force importers and exporters to take their freight, their containers, their opportunities to jobs and prosperity to other ports along the West Coast. No differently than most Americans today, with this new consciousness towards fairness, towards justice, towards equality, towards opportunity. We stand here today, and the best way that I can commemorate and praise the death of so many African American brothers and sisters and people of color who have fallen, same as Oscar Grant, same as George Floyd, is by assuring everyone in this community, all the workers that frequent this port to earn a living every day, that we're going to follow the words of Brother Malcolm X, who, when he was asked, how are you going to bring about the change that you're professing, that you're telling everyone? And with the certainty of a man of honor, of strength of character, of will and determination, his response was very simple, but yet very, very precise. Through whatever means necessary. And that's how we're going to stand here at the Port of Oakland, in front of the space that has been designed and discussed to be given to a developer to build condos and shops. We are not going to lessen the value of the port. We are not going to reduce the opportunities available to each and every one of us, as well as our families, and we're not going to stand by and watch an assembly line being transformed into a playground, because we will stand strong, united, with one simple thought in mind. We will stop this stadium through whatever means necessary. Thank you.